Getting rid of their leader might cause the rest to leave. Not gonna take much damage from fire.
Where's their leader? There he is. They didn't hear shit, it's okay. This is a dramatically short-range weapon, goddamn. That was a bad idea. Woo! Jesus. Please don't throw a rock! Holy fuck! Alright, buddy! You wanna rumble? Let's fucking tussle!
Should have been in this place. Let's deal with them now. Stand still! Think you can
Oh, look at this! Is that a ravager? Oh shit! Hey!
Got you.
That was an awkward space for that to go.
She felt the coast is clear. Let's hope it stays that way.
Yeah, we're gonna leave the ravager inside of that cell. We're good. Oh look, little ballistas that we could use to fire. Alright. Well, time to head to Vegas. Well, there are, like, other side missions I could do. We'll do them later on. We'll do those side missions before we go to, Demeter.
This must be the ruins of Las Vegas. Poseidon shouldn't be far.
Whew. Las Vegas! Woo! A lot of machine sites around here. Bristlebacks, burrowers, that kind of stuff. Excuse you, I said quick save. So I wonder.
This is where I'd find Poseidon, but the ruins out here are exposed to the elements. But a lot of them are buried in the sand. So maybe Poseidon is underground. If that's true, I might be able to find a way down through one of these structures.
Yeah, I'm interested to see, how this is gonna roll out. Because last time we had... like an actual quest tied to doing this. But this one might just end up being go through facility and get Poseidon. Same thing with Demeter.
Water's pouring out of that building. Poseidon's doing? I better check it out.
Huh.
Someone's been through here.
Who the hell is Abundant Stemmer? They don't seem like Tanakh. The Tower of Tears.
Camping gear. Looks like there's something behind that tarp.
Oh, Lord. I guess I really am gonna get the rebreather here.
I almost had him. I was so close.
To drowning, maybe. Not to the embers. Morland, it's over.
Well, not for me, it's not.
Then you're going to die. Alone. Because we're not sticking around to fish out the corpse. We're through.
So the visionary's fate hung in the balance. Would he choose life or succumb to deadly delusion?
Hello. So, there's an ancient city under the sand, but it's flooded.
Suddenly a Norse spear maiden appeared.
Yeah, okay, well, you're not typical delvers. That's for sure. What's this?
I call it a diving bubble. This is the Mark 1. The Mark 2 was better, but it got stuck halfway down. Air tube snagged.
You went down in that.
Yeah, I hardly expect a layperson to understand.
Because that's pretty smart.
I'm sorry. May I remind you, you got stuck inside and nearly drowned.
It'd have to be portable, though. Machine kneecap, maybe?
Well, you'd need a filter.
Synthetic membrane would do it. With a hose to a
Compressed air capsule, hammer, and tongs.
What is this? What is happening here?
We're making science, man.
She's a stranger.
You got a name?
Aloy.
Moreland. Not a stranger anymore.
You're a damn fool.
Come on. I got the original schematics over here.
Oh, well, hold on. Just a couple of questions first.
Fair enough, partner.
Partner?
Yeah. All right, I like these guys.
What's so important down there that you'd risk your life?
Well,
Moreland, I'm not interested in salvage, okay? Whatever you find below is yours.
well, all right. Then what if I told you we were delving for the most spectacular treasures ever scribed by man or maid?
I'd say get to the point.
No nonsense. I like it. Behold, an ember.
Looks like a piece of junk.
Well, now, yes, but with a proper spark.
Looks like the ornaments.
These magnificent creations of the old ones paint mesmerizing pictures in the air, and the ruins below us are full of them. A feast for the eyes beyond description. This is my old Gramps promised me.
How did your grandfather discover these embers?
He was here. 40-odd years ago. He was one of the first to lead a delving party into the West. He discovered the ancient city around us, plumbed the depths of this very structure. He found the hollow underneath and the glowing embers all about. Took as many as he could and brought them home. He always wanted to come back and get more, but, well, he never scraped up the shards. What he really wanted to do was use the embers to put on a show. One unlike the world has ever seen.
World's seen a lot.
Like quite a guy.
He was a true delver and a true showman. And I miss him. But I will do him proud. I will gather the embers and put on a spectacle that would have amazed even him. With your help, of course.
Yeah, well, tell me more about these embers.
So these embers project images?
Paintings of light. It's amazing stuff. This one showed the most beautiful woman you've ever seen, beckoning all to a buffet of lobster and succulent beefs. I must have watched it about 100 times as a child in my old Gramps workshop.
What happened to it?
Over time, they die out. I cried the day that this one's light faltered. But there are many more below, as you'll see if you get down there like I did and my old Gramps before me.
I'm surprised Aloy isn't being like, you know, I found a few of those. Like, what's going to end up happening is this guy's probably the one we give the ornaments we've gotten so far to.
So what exactly happened down there?
It was a delve like no other. A chance to follow in my old Gramps' footsteps. Beneath this structure here is an enormous hollow, a dome protected from the sands. We built this elevator here to ensure easy egress and exit. It's quite a contraption, actually, and not so easy to...
Right. Again. What happened?
At the bottom, we beheld the treasure my Gramps first discovered. Painted images in the air of every description. Dancing women, games and coins and promises of jackpots. I don't know what that is, but it's gotta be good. But then, something went wrong. The images turned nautical. Waves went through them, even fish. It's like a strange underwater dream.
Poseidon's dream.
Yes. Well, suddenly there was this terrible rushing sound, and then an explosion of water erupted from the floor.
So how long have you been here? Because I'm pretty sure the spreading of the subroutine AIs had to have happened a long while ago. Obviously, it happened like while Aloy was born, basically.
So water just shot up from the floor and filled the place up?
It was a raging flood unlike anything I've seen. We ran like forge fire and barely made it up the elevator as a wave just crashed beneath us. Shaken, but not stirred, I built the diving bubbles Mark 1 and Mark 2. I tried the descent in each, but I nearly drowned both times. Abaddon's beside himself. He thinks I'm insane. But I can't give up now. I've come too far. And the embers are just barely within my reach.
Well, maybe I can help.
Yeah. Maybe you can.
You guys don't seem like average delvers.
We're not really delvers at all. We're showmen.
Like, performers?
You're Nora, and thus unfamiliar with the arts. We stage spectacles all around the claim. Stemmer tells stories, which I augment with all manner of sounds and fireworks, and Abaddon, he, well...
Complains?
He handles the money, which amounts to about the same thing. When we delve, it's to find gear for my theatrics. Which makes this delve the most important one of all.
Well, if you're lucky, we'll be able to drain the place of water and you can get all these things.
How deep is it? Can't I just swim down?
Only if you have gills. You can stack 50 kegs in that shaft.
Leave it to the Osserum to measure something in kegs.
Talking liquid depths. I'd say it's apt.
Apt or not, sounds too deep to hold my breath.
Hence, our new invention.
I like how she says that, but it's like, yeah, she can barely fucking hold her breath in general.
I'd better get after those parts.
There's a fully intact compressed air capsule in the Mark II, but like I said, it's stuck in the shaft.
If you made it back up alive, I should be able to swim down that far.
All right. As for the other parts, Stemmer scouted a herd due south of here that should have what we need.
I'm on it.
Great. I'll come back when you get the gear. Good hunting.
Alright, let's get this compressed air capsule. It's only 19 feet down here. Yeah, this didn't get far at all, oh my lord. Whoa. Wasn't expecting the light to come on there. Thank God. And obviously I can't really talk shit. I probably can't hold my breath all too well while swimming down this far either. I certainly can't swim very well.
Now, to get all the machine parts.
Yeah, for a very athletic character, Aloy's breathing capacity is super sad. Obviously, it's because at this
Finally going to get away from this place.
we're gonna get this fucking
Good thing that Aloy showed up. We'll see.
rebreather, this
The
diving
longer their
mask. But yeah,
sojourn in the desert, the crustier the shard counter's mood became.
Probably get a guest list of 50. So we need
I can swim fast as fuck, but holding my breath would be
at least
GG.
a dozen kegs.
I can at least hold my breath for like 30 seconds
Nope. For him,
if I were actively swimming. You know?
Are you planning a party?
budgeting for Moreland's funeral. Thanks to you. I was this close. We were gonna move on. Leave all this nonsense behind, and you come along and you spark your wet noodle idea.
It's going to work.
I've heard that before.
Yeah, but this, you know, now you guys got me.
So, how does someone like you end up working for someone like Moreland?
I work with Moreland. We got 3 equal claims in this venture. I saw one of his early shows. Back when it was just him and his inventions. Works of flame, lights, and shadows, all kinds of gizmos. Never seen the like. But the man is all spectacle. No sense. Bleeds shards like you get the idea. Without me to handle the finances, his dreams would be sunk. More sunk. Wish we were back in the claim.
You'll be
Plenty
there
of normal
eventually.
shows to do without the salvage from this blasted place.
And yet, you're here, in the middle of the desert, delving for his dream.
It was a good one. But sometimes a dream has to die.
And sometimes it doesn't, such as when you've got the protagonist of the world here.
This dream of Moreland's.
Is going to get him killed.
Let's say it doesn't. What happens after he gets the salvage down there?
Then we put on the greatest show the world's ever seen. We'll have special seating, premium ale, the works. Moreland will do his light spectacle thing. Stemmer will get their eyes a-sparkling with his tales, and I'll be selling tickets. It's a nice thought, anyway.
I love how they're like, "Oh, it'll be the best show the world's ever seen," and we're like, "That's a bold claim to make." In a world filled with all these old ones' inventions, you're even using the old ones' inventions for your show. Surely the old ones put on a better show. Humble yourselves, please. Thank you very much.
Norland mentioned you were showman.
Old ones had holograms.
An ostrom can't be anything other than a delver, tinker, or drunkard? Okay, sure, we are delvers too, but that is not our main source of income. Mostly, we go town to town, putting on shows.
These shows, what are they? What happens at them?
Tales and spectacle. Moreland's got the technical know-how. Builds all manner of inventions, whirligigs of light and sound, cannons that shoot fire, and showers of sparks, and stemmer.
Keeps them enthralled. Tales of adventure in the smoothest baritone.
Yeah, that.
And you?
Me? Who do you think handles the financials for the whole blasted thing? Those two might have the sparks, but do you think they know their way around shards?
They could probably figure it out.
No, they don't.
All right.
So Moreland was down in this ancient city, and...
The three of us went down below.
You?
I can delve too.
Right. And, then what happened?
What do you think? Water rushed in, we ran. And Moreland built that blasted thing. Nearly got himself drowned. Twice. You want the finer details of his stupidity? You go ask him.
All right, well, let's see what we got on you.
I'm willing to engage in some commerce.
We have, all right, some purple items that we don't have. A draw speed plus 25%. We already have one. Cannot be equipped on warrior bows or tripcasters. I'm surprised you can't put it on warrior bows. Warrior bows also do draw, or like require draw speed. Ah, maybe I shouldn't buy this. Yeah, I'll buy it.
I'll leave you alone.
Do us a favor. Leave us all alone.
All right. Let's check these out real quick. So, out of everything I've got, oh yes, Can I put a draw speed on this? Oh my god. Can I put 2? Holy shit! I might not keep them both on there, obviously, but like, one of the shittiest things about the ropecaster in this game is the draw time. So I might have just made that thing drastically more usable.
An elevator? Built by Moreland, maybe.
We'll find a way to get the embers.
Wonder if it
I
still
know we
works.
will.
Optimism! It's great. Right up until the point you stumble into a machine's jaws.
Pessimism.
According to Moreland,
It may save your
well, it
hide,
should
but
be
it'll
south
never
of here.
save your spirit.
Once again, the shard counter found he had lost the war of words.
I'll stuff a cog in it, Stemmer.
All right, let me. It was getting hot. I had to take my shirt off. It might not be as hot as what the desert is for Aloy, but that's fine. That's one thing I'm fine with never like having to experience in the world of VR. The heat of the desert. Hello, survey.
One of the Cyclops drones. It could reconnect it with the dome back in the base if I grab its data.
Yeah. I don't even know what I'm hunting for. We're just going for something's kneecaps. Maybe a charger? Plowhorn? Does it tell us? Go to the machine herd. All right. Ha!
Not catch a break from this. Maybe I can climb something and jump onto the drone.
We already did, Aloy. This will be one of the things I'm a little sad about in terms of like the timing of this game in video game development history. So this is Las Vegas. And obviously in real life, Las Vegas is drastically bigger than what we've got to explore in this game. There's no way you'd be able to walk from one end to another of Las Vegas in the course of like just a couple of minutes.
This'll break my fall.
And that makes me sad because I've said before, and I'll say it again, I love exploring post-apocalyptic cities, and we've yet to have a game that like really focuses on like the sheer scale of one. I don't know where the hell I need to go for this. This works. Okay. Obviously, if we had, you know, cities to scale in this, it'd be a little ridiculous, but God, wouldn't it be cool to like legitimately be exploring around miles and miles of ancient cities with buildings to actually explore, history to kind of like glean here and there. I'd love it.
Well, this is where Moreland said the herd would be. They must have moved on. I need to pick up their trail. Better look for tracks. There. Tracks should lead me to the herd.
I'll follow those in a second. We're getting ourselves some green shine. Did they go this way? I guess they did. We just came from this direction. Why do I have a feeling I'm going to get attacked by a slitherfang or something? Yeah, they definitely made the city itself very small, and I don't think we're going to be doing a lot inside of the ruins. Hello.
Sandstorm's blowing in. Just what I need. Looks like frost is no good here.
So we can definitely sprint up on enemies a lot more than we used to. So that's pretty good. Come on over. Check out that sound. Aggressive canister burrower. Yeah, toss that rock. Oh, you missed.
Not gonna back down.
Oh, it's a glidhawk. Let's try and eat this guy. Well, I didn't get what I wanted there. I wanted the beaks. So I thought we were going to end up having to go after that. What the fuck is going on? It leads me here, and then that's really it. Maybe I just need to loot these burrowers? Yeah, otherwise it's that convoy that walked away over here, but none of the tracks say they go this way. Is it an examine the tracks kind of deal? Maybe it's up there. You know, with those bristlebacks.
Try something other than fire.
I don't know what the fuck's going on. It just tells me to follow the tracks, and then the tracks end right here. We're just gonna have to, we're gonna go after that, that frost bellowback. We're gonna follow the natural tracks in the sand here. And assume that's the proper thing, but it's also a road, so maybe not. Rockbreaker site. And a rebel outpost. Both thing, well, I mean, I'm fine dealing with the rebel outpost, but I don't want to fight a Rockbreaker. I'm gonna have to for components, but we're here for something else. Is that a turtle? No, it's a lizard. I'll take the skin. What the fuck's going on here? Is that a ruin? There's a whole lot in here. Like a whole lot of shit to like pull down. There's a fire gleam as well. Why? Oh shit! Fucking jump scare, Jesus. Apex Snapmar. That's fun. What does this say? Complaint log. Room 1620. I'm not usually the type to complain, but the laundry bot tore my dress and I'm desperate as this is my big night and I don't know what to do. The lobby bots kept referring me to an auto tailor on the other side of the strip, but they're closed. Can I please talk to a human staffer? I ordered a bridal suit overlooking, or a bridal suite overlooking Mount Charleston, but we're seeing the Hoover Dam instead. We tried changing the hotel window settings ourselves, but it switches back to Hoover or downtown views every time. Could you please change the system settings to the West Vegas panorama view as per our reservation? Can you please change the hologram outside our window, please? This isn't what we rearranged. Urgent. I repeatedly called about the holo login and demand a swift answer as I have money on 6 props in the sports book. My interface was glitchy from 12 noon onwards with the servers down from 12:40. Action was promised on monitor, but no reboots yet. Now the world... The world they lived in was interesting. I can definitely understand the complaint of wanting to deal with a human rather than just automated robots all the time. I don't know if there's a reason for that. But we get like a small sneak peek at what the rooms, or like what hotel rooms were like for the old ones. Very small sneak peek. Alright, I'm trying to make my way to the top. There was a climbable surface right there. Maybe I can't get to the top from here? Hmm. Yeah, alrighty. We'll just head back to the objective. Maybe something will have changed since we walked away and came back. And then after they respawned the Glint Hawk. Gotcha. Okay. So, I'm not the only one with this bug. Other people encounter this bug, and my other assumption is right that we just need to move the fuck on. I don't know where we need to go. Let's see. Alright, someone posted an image. Okay. The image they shows them going up to here. So we'll go that way. Yeah, that's unfortunate. It's literally supposed to... We get there, and then Aloy's like, oh, they must have moved on, and then we're supposed to get a new direction to go through, but instead it's just bugged like other people's, and that's unfortunate, especially since this game has been out for 2 months now as of me recording this. Obviously not like the craziest bug, since you can just go to where you're supposed to end up and do the mission anyways. And I was right, it was this fucking Frost Bellowback group. Listen, we can talk this over. Oh boy. Let's try out my rope caster now that I can just do this. Oh yeah. That is so much better. It's not like the peak of all upgrades, but holy lord. Shoot the chest! I have destroyed your sack. Oh shit, I pissed off a different group. I'm trying to shoot the little chest, but I never got it. Alrighty, time to kill this guy. Now I need... Shit. Okay, I need the back intact. I can shoot the gullet. There we go. Oh! God damn, alright. Ouch. This is another one that I can afford to put a draw speed upgrade on.
I should check if one of these machines has an intact membrane.
I'm guessing it's the long leg?
The kneecap. Good.
There you go.
I should have all the parts to build this thing now. Better get back to Moreland.
Sweet! Time to get my upgrade. Ooh, is this a Ferris wheel? Lovely. Lovely. Whoops. Yeah, the sandstorm is intense. It really could have made it, like, even worse, but we're alright. That doesn't look right. It looks like... It almost looks like Glithawk thrusters stuck in the air. Weird.
What can I do for you, partner?
Got the parts.
I've got everything I need to build the
incredible diving mask.
I think diving mask is enough.
I won't quibble. The workbench is all yours.
Alright, let's grab this thing. Special gear. I like how premium this looks.
Whoa. There's a marvel. If it works, you'll let me try it? I want to get down there and get those embers.
Assuming I don't drown.
So what are you really looking for down there?
It's hard to explain. Something that caused a malfunction in the apparatus that controls the old city. I think it started the flood.
Well, I thought we started the flood. Like we sprung a trap. I don't know how we were detected. Like I said, the dancing lights around us changed, turned to sea life. There was this flash of red, and the roar of water surging in.
Wait, a flash of red?
A red light from a spot near the grate on the floor where the water burst through. It was like a beacon.
Or a warning. Thanks. That might help.
I hope it does. And good luck down there.
Thanks, Moreland.
Okay, time to see if this thing works.
Alright. I was coming back up to see if she would give us any comment, but yeah, there you go. We no longer have to worry about drowning.
I can actually breathe down here.
And she can talk while underwater now, too. So that's nice. That was one thing that was always also annoying. There were a lot of missions where we had to, like, swim. But you would have to, like, come up to the surface for Aloy to like continue her thoughts on the matters. And I like hearing Aloy's thoughts on matters. Yeah.
The mask seems to be holding up. I've never been able to swim this deep before.
Or be able to speak underwater. Ooh. Well, I think we found one of those casinos. Stanley Chen, looking back. Las Vegas, May 4th, 2060. 20 years ago this week, Stanley Chen broke ground on one of the most ambitious construction projects in American history, even though many Americans didn't want him there. As he struck spade into the barren soil, the CEO quipped how resentment against Chinese political influence had turned Vegas into a boiling hotbed of nationalistic sentiment, but how his immense fortune had cooled that down, finally warming Americans to his idea of a new Las Vegas. Who would have believed at the time that he would become one of the most beloved figures of the clawback era? But Stanley Chen has always been one to defy the odds, literally. In 2035, during a meeting with potential investors at the Old Temple Hotel, Chen watched in horror as this water filtration startup drowned before his very eyes, realizing too late that his once trusted lawyer had sold critical patent info to the competition. The resulting chain reaction of busted deals wiped him out, leaving him with only $88,000 to his name. Oh no, not only $88,000. Devastated, Chen decided to leave his future to fate. He went to the casino floor and placed all $88,000 on a roulette wheel, number 8. It hit. The resulting 37-to-1 payout netted him nearly $3.2 million, enough to rejuvenate his dreams of starting a successful business. He threw himself back into his work, eternally thankful for his lucky new lease on life. I fucking call bullshit. There is no shot any casino would let a motherfucker go, 88,000, let's do this. And then, like, sit there and go, oh, we have to pay you $3 million? Sure, we'll do that. No, they would have fought tooth and nail. Not a fucking shot. Oh. But maybe it's also just straight up like propaganda. Oh, shit. Alright. 5 years later, it wasn't Chen that needed saving, but Vegas itself. The hot zone crisis had strangled tourism. Years of ever-increasing heat had dried out the county completely. Water in critical demand everywhere was now too expensive to import. Abandonment seemed to be the only option. The City of Lights was about to go dark forever. But Stanley Chen wouldn't let that happen. In 5 years of incredible success, he had turned $3.2 million into $200 billion, selling water filtration technology that... Where it started.
It started right here, more than 30 years ago. Back when this casino was still called the Temple. One big bet turned my fate around. But now, fate's dealt its cruelest hand ever to everyone. I have to turn the lights out one final time. And the waters of my adopted home will at last run dry. Well, if a dream has to die, at least I can say goodbye first.
Aww.
Stanley Chen. What did he do here?
Well, we just read a little bit of what he did. Basically brought Vegas back to life through the use of water filtration technology in a world struggling with water, at least at the time. Whoa.
Nautical lights. It must be Poseidon's doing.
Neato. Am I gonna have to knock this down? I feel like I'm gonna have to knock this down, like open a hole in the floor, but that's just the feeling that gives me. Okay. Sounded like a whale. I just want to check the surface up here. Oh. Can't go that high up. Alright. I like how you can already see climbable spots Because obviously we're gonna drain this place and keep the diving mask for ourselves. Nothing back here, just some elevators. Thankfully no water machines down here, I guess.
Looks like a way out. Poseidon's down here, somewhere. Gotta find where it's hiding.
Well, they said there was a hole in the floor, a grate. A red light came out. Oh, fuck! Aha! Aha! Oh, shit.
This place is massive. And all of it's encased in a dome.
I spoke too fucking soon when I said there's no machines. Well, there's the light. So that's fun. How many machines are down here? Just the one Tide Ripper? This is a massive flooded area. Holy shit. Poseidon was really pissed off at one random group of Oseram. Oh my lord. Alright, well this is where we're gonna get forced to learn about stealth underwater. It's told us about like kelp and shit, and we've seen them, but we obviously haven't been having to worry about them. But I don't see any kelp for us to hide behind down here. So I'm concerned. We'll take a visit over here real quick. Obviously it wants us to go over there by that gate, but here's a red light.
That must be the red light that Aloy saw when the water rushed in.
Find nearby hiding spots, so underwater homes will lose sight of you. Alright, well obviously I can't do anything about that right now. I wonder if they will let us fight underwater at some point. Oh, shit.
Should use shock ammo.
I can't do shit about that. Aloy? Oh my god. Obviously I should be going to, like, Poseidon. But I'm so curious about this whole area. Again, it's huge. What the fuck? Burrowers can swim too? That catches me off guard. I mean, they did look like otters. Let's, I've got a feeling that what's supposed to happen is we go to Poseidon where it wants us to, the marker, and then it's locked, and we have to come back over here to find the solution anyways. That's what I've got a feeling of. Yeah, it doesn't really make sense for there to be this huge other area to explore. And it basically just be for loot. Oh shit. Well, anyways, there you go. Not only is there current, but Aloy is like, the machine's gonna get me if I go after that.
Alert. Critical flooding detected. Automatic drainage controls offline. To execute an emergency purge, manual reset of primary and secondary pump nodes is required. The purge can then be triggered at the pump maintenance station.
If I do this purge and drain all the water, I can fight that big machine on dry ground. Looks like I have to reset a couple of pump nodes first.
Uh-huh.
According to the map, there should be an access point for the first node south of here.
Uh-huh. So anyways, now we'll explore this area. Because do we have an objective here?
More machines down here. I'll have to swim around them. Stick to cover.
Ah!
That looks like an access point. The second node should be somewhere below.
I got a little cocky. I didn't think that burrower would be
There's
there.
a whole network of these tunnels down here. Water lines for the entire city.
Yeesh. Alright. Find the secondary pump node. How do I climb up there? Oh, there's a ladder back here.
Better shake off this wet.
The fountains.
Just shut down the secondary node. No more water for the fountains. No more shows. No one left to appreciate them anyway. I'll never forget the city's grand reopening. The fountains had been bone dry for years. No one believed they'd ever return. So, as the first bloom arced up in the dome, the music swelling, my heart soared right along with it. The city gave me a second chance once. Now it had one too.
The domes, the water. He was responsible for all of it.
Yeah, it's sad what happened to him. Oh, it's momentum fucking sent me flying. Holy shit. I was just trying to take care of that fire gleam. Yeah, that's rough. Man, saved an entire city only for it to get destroyed by a world extinction event.
Let's see if that helped.
No, I guess that was blocking this.
There. One node down. Better swim back up and find the other node.
Alright, this time I will be much more careful not to piss off a burrower. I should probably craft another smoke bomb just in case.
According to the map, the maintenance stations should be at the south end of the dome. Shot's not gonna help me here.
Bruh, that's unfortunate. Oh, Lord. Alright, so we know there's a second burrower and a snap maw somewhere. There's the snap maw. Hi. What do we got here? Voice to text transcript. P. Collins. This is the land of the free. How can we be free if we can't even drive our own cars? Smith Richardson Ogler. As your lawyer, I must remind you that removing the car's self-drive automation could lead to... The whole point of this case is to return my fine vintage automobile to its original ORIGINAL condition that means no robots. Yes, and in our papers, this is a piece of history. American history. From when we made things. Do they all want our history to vanish? I'm not sure that the court... Oh, I know the court will say, it's just a car, safety must come first, blah, blah, blah. Yes, it is likely that, but that's not what this is about. It's about returning this car to its original, unchained, unbridled, American... Well, unfortunately, your car seems to have just been left here, so I guess that doesn't matter.
There's the access point. Should lead me to the pump node.
I have to go over here. Surely they can't follow me around down here. But yeah, I'm sure that if we ever do get to a future where most of the cars, if not all the cars, have automation, yeah, there are going to be people who are like, I need my primo American car unshackled by the commies. I want to be able to drive it everywhere without a robot telling me what to do. Ugh.
The primer node shut down now. I think the last time I was down here was during the Lumiogran incident. A malfunction led to an overflow of detergent in the pipes. Suds rose from every fountain. As we frantically tried to fix it, I looked up and saw everyone in the lobby chasing bubbles the size of basketballs. Young and old alike. Another magical moment in the impossible city.
Yeah, that must have been a sight to see. More fire gleam? Let's rumble. We've got 1,000 medicinal berries. Holy hell.
It's okay. I've taken care of both nodes. Now I just need to activate the emergency purge at the maintenance station.
Alright. Heading back to the maintenance station, even though I don't know exactly where that is. And then everything has to die. Everything. Dude, who even let this thing hover around the exit? What a jerk. Taste of the high life. I understand that you want me to come back. And I'm missing Jesse too. But this takes the personal touch. Our competitors can shift 100,000 units of VAT grown in one call. You know the only way we're going to take some of that business is by building relationships. I've got 3 more appointments tomorrow and a good feeling about the first 2. If I land just one of them, it'll be enough to keep the farm going for a few more years. This one chef He likes to talk about the way you can taste the difference with real meat. He says it's like homeopathy. The texture and composition might be the same, but you can taste the imprint of life. Whatever he's talking about, it seems to sell, and there's a lot of hollow stars at his restaurants. So, just a few more days, okay? They say if you want to take a gamble, you come to Vegas. Maybe tomorrow our number comes up. I hope there isn't a massive difference between vat-grown meat and,
Fire can help here.
regular meat. Because, yeah, then I'll have to be one of those 50 to 60-year-olds who's like, I need original homegrown farm grass-fed beef. I don't believe in anything else. Oh, shit. Montgolfier flight. You'll see a recreation of the Montgolfier's brothers' hot air balloon. This is the second model of the balloon to grace the Las Vegas Strip after the first one was sold to a casino in Shanghai in 2031. The original Montgolfier's balloon took flight in Paris, France in 1783 and was the first free flight by humans. But the two brave men who jumped aboard weren't the first beings to take to the air. King Louis the 16th had insisted on a test flight that sent a sheep, a duck, and a rooster into the skies 3 months earlier than their human counterparts.
Looks like part of this building collapsed. There might be a way in. There's red light in that tower. Just like at the console I found earlier. That might be the maintenance station. But how to get in?
Maybe there's a hole in the roof. No, or not. There's a hole down here.
Okay, let's see where this leads.
Green shine cluster!
I think I'm in the maintenance station now. I just gotta find a console to activate the emergency purge.
Thankfully there's no like crazy damage down here, like causing us to be electrocuted or something. Yeah, I hope our future gets real sci-fi. I'm down for vat-grown food, you know? Although the question is then, what do you do with the remaining, like, cows and chickens?
There should be a console in here.
Feel like they won't really go away.
Time to dry this place out.
Whoa, look at that giant astronaut. The burrower! Oh god, oh god.
That did it! Okay. Now I can deal with that machine guarding the door on the other end of the dome. And once I get past it, I can get to what's waiting on the other side of the door. Poseidon. At least the purge didn't get rid of all of the water.
And that's fine with me. I just like, you know, having enough land to be able to stand.
System shutdown's almost done. Only thing left is to power everything down at the control center. So, I guess this is it. One final walk down the strip, and then it's lights out forever. At least I won't be around to see it destroyed. The Odyssey will be well on its way to Sirius by the time the swarm gets here. Still, my last memory of this place will be empty. A city that's already dead.
Stanley Chen was one of them. A Zenith. But he did so much for this place. He doesn't sound like the others.
Yeah, you know, yeah. Not all of the super rich will be world-ending scumbags. I wonder if he's alive with the rest of them. Because I would be down for more Far Zenith allies. Because while we obviously gotta deal with the ones who want to kill off all the all the current humans in the current biosphere, there might be some people on the Odyssey that are just like chill and who are totally willing to join forces with us to make the world a better place. Maybe even, especially some people who want to like repair. Like I bet Chen, if he was alive on the Odyssey, would love to bring Vegas back to life. Imagine being an immortal 1,000 years later, returning to the city that, you know, that was your dream creation, and being able to recreate it as like a base of operations for future society.
That'll keep me awake.
It'd be cool. Las Vegas timeline. Las Vegas timeline for Miss Chavez's history class. 15,000 BC. Mammoths, woolly elephants, come to Nevada before it is called Nevada to eat. 8,000 BC. Native Americans come and draw pteroglyphs, which are different from pterodactyls. Some people, or 1829, some people from a place called Spain in Europe, Europa, oh my lord, in Europe call Las Vegas, Las Vegas, which means the meadows. 1905, the city is made a city, and the railroad comes so people can rest and get water. And we got a little rest of history. 2007, a big hotel called the Stardust has exploded. 2030, it gets very hot and the animals die, and the people say it's too hot and go away. 2035, Stanley Chen is very lucky and wins $3.2 million on a roulette wheel by guessing the numbers. 2037, people from Nevada and Arizona and California fight against robots when the government tries to make them leave because it's so hot. Almost nobody comes to Las Vegas anymore. 2040, Stanley Chen has used his lucky money and made more from making water that you can drink without getting diseases that make you sick. He pays his money for a big bubble over our city and a hotel called The Fountain. 2047, my school, Stanley Chen Elementary, is open for children. Thank you, Mr. Chen, for everything that you have paid for our city, where we live, and for stopping it from turning into a desert. Well, he tried to stop it from turning into a desert, you know? I wonder if this water is drinkable. This was a fuck ton of water that with the right, like, say, equipment, we could have just opened the dome and let the Tenakth have it. You know what kind of an absolute supreme political shift would have happened with the desert Tenakth if they knew there was this giant lake just waiting over here a few minutes ride away from their villages? Let me up. I used to be able to go above here. Thank you. Alright, where'd that snap maw go? There you are.
Machines behind. I could sneak by them. Deal with the big one first.
Yeah, anyways, I guess we're not gonna leave them with a giant water source. Greetings! Ow, ow, ow. Ooh. Well, now I've got the high ground. Yeah, get out of here. I thought he was stunned.
I'll stash this away for later.
Hey, burrowers! Remember when you were trying to reveal my secrets to the world? I've come to finally silence you. Fantastic. All right. Let's go deal with the Tide Ripper. I was about to say, where the hell is it?
Okay. Poseidon is through there. But where did that machine go?
Jump scare.
Aloy! It's a miracle!
Whoa, not yet!
Hey, was this you? Did you lower the waters?
Yeah, but there's a new problem. That thing's in our way.
Yeah, it's gonna be difficult to get the embers with that around.
As the scrappy band of adventurers beheld the beast, they knew what they had to do.
What? Are you crazy? Hush now. She saved our Delph.
Okay then. Stay up here and start firing when I engage.
Places, fellas. Get to that overhang.
I don't know if I ever really fully know how to actually fight this thing properly. Okay, we'll get rid of its purge water sacks. And try and take its tail canisters. Obviously its tail. Sparker, exhaust port. Why do these things always lack antennas? Alright. It's part breaker time. Holy fuck, it spun on my ass so fast. and presto, I swear. Ah! What weaknesses does this have? Electricity? Oh, fuck yeah, I got that. Whoa! Calm down there, friend. That was like 3 fucking attacks, Jesus. Oh no. Ah! I should have thrown myself in the air. I'm trying to blow up one last sack before this thing dies.
Down it goes!
Oh well.
Aloy! You did it!
Ooh, knockdown power, nice.
Come on, gentlemen, get a move on.
I don't know where the fucking tail went. Oh, here it is. I just remember it when it like got shot off in the holograms. But yeah, those aren't too bad. The Tide Rippers. They're definitely easier than the Slither Fangs and the Thunderjaws. Oh, nice ladder, boys.
You guys all right?
More than all right. We did it! All the embers we could ever want, and it's all thanks to you.
Very, heartwarming. But maybe we can just, you know, grab what we came here for and get out before any more of those things decide to show up.
Now, shard counter. Nothing wrong with a little reveling. Though we should probably let our flame-haired friend get going. I believe she has business down here, does she not?
Right, of course. You need any help?
I can handle it from here.
Very well. Well, we'll start taking some of the embers upstairs. Holler if you need us.
Thanks.
Oh, good job, boys. And they weren't kidding. Look at all these hologram makers. God damn. That scares me. It sounds like there's more down there. But I guess we're fine. Let's get to this door.
Poseidon should be somewhere beyond this door. Time to bring it home.
Poseidon! That was a cute trick you tried to do. Flooding the area so people couldn't reach you very easily. But I'm gonna need you to
Poseidon should be hiding in some kind of processor.
control yourself.
Find a console to gain access to it.
Was this place flooded before? Probably not. This place was probably sealed.
There. I should be able to use that console.
Oh no, we got shit to read. Or listen to.
I can't do it. I can't give up on this place. I'm leaving everything on standby. The system's equipped for runs for decades, if not hundreds of years. It's a long shot. But maybe someday, Against all odds, someone will find this place again. Marvel at its lights and wonders. Discover a fortune and boundless opportunity. Make it their own dream. After all, if the city can give me a second chance, if water can flow in a wasteland, anything's possible.
He was right.
Yeah. I wonder if this mission, if this area would have allowed us to keep the desert clan from their fight that we had earlier. Aloy so far hasn't mentioned anything about like using this place for anyone else, so maybe not. Yeah, this area, as I was saying earlier, this place is fucking huge. Like in terms of above this place is literally a giant desert. Like this whole region could benefit from having what is essentially half a region's worth of water sitting underneath a pretty safe place. Like the only thing that they'd have to be scared about is the rock breakers and the slither fangs around these parts.
I'm here to bring you home, Poseidon. To Gaia. Elizabeth Sobek. Alpha Prime.
Master override activated. Restoring Poseidon's subordinate function to original code.
Okay. Gotta bring this back to Gaia.
I'm a little sad that we don't get to keep the subroutines in somewhat of a sentient form. It would have been interesting Gaia using the subroutines and their new developed forms, because it'd be almost like a mother and her children, except her children are super advanced AI with some weird, you know, quirks. Hidden in the AC code, so someone must have inserted it via a thermostat interface. Pretty funny, actually. You know that holo ad for the Crave Men review over at the Vodka? Well, their loincloths disappeared. Went on for almost an hour before we shut it down. Chuckles aside, we can't let it happen again. I've been over the environmental and hull systems and they look okay. On your shift, have a look at the water infiltration code. Hate to think what might have happened if those systems were compromised. Would be a lot worse than a few naked Neanderthals on the strip. I'm surprised that we didn't get a more important log back here, like how to run the systems.
System reboot initiated.
Looks like taking Poseidon triggered a restart of the city's power system.
Yeah, and what's that mean for the city itself? I mean, obviously the embers out here are going to be different.
The crew must have headed back up top. With all the embers they could carry, I bet.
Oh, oh, wow. Dig deep frozen yogurt with a swirl of life. It's not, rather than being all water themed, it's back to being its proper Vegas self. Alright, well, let's get out of here. Woo! You gotta wonder how fast society's going to advance for the water horizon after all this. That's gonna be the saddest thing about about the way this series probably ends off. We're probably not gonna see, although maybe, who knows? I would love to see an epilogue story that takes place after all the Horizon story is finished up. I saw an article, I didn't read too much of it because it like, I saw the words, Aloy's fate at the end of Horizon Forbidden West, and I went, yeah, I don't need to know any more than that, but I guess Guerrilla Games has already started to hint at like another, like a fourth Horizon game. How the fuck do I get over there? Oh, over there. There was a ladder I missed. Ah! Shit! But yeah, I want to see a time skip and be like, oh, this is what society is like 50 years later. Because not only will humanity obviously get all of like its old technology back, but we'll probably get new technology from Far Zenith, and Gaia with Hephaestus, like the speed in which Hephaestus machines can make a city and modify the environment is probably crazy.
Looks like that elevator I found earlier. Maybe I can catch a ride instead of climbing back up.
Yeah, I'm good not climbing. Yeah, I'd love one of those like post, like say Fallout or other RPG story games where they're like, and then afterwards, Aloy would grow old. Oh shit! It's affected the city outside too.
Whatever she did, it must have powered up the whole city.
Oh my god!
Oh, the show my old Gramps always wanted.
There's another.
His dream realized, his old Gramps' legacy ensured. Our hero beheld the sea of desert lights and wept at his good fortune.
When I saw the embers as a child, I never dreamed they could be like this. Thank you, Aloy. Well, did you find what you were looking for?
I did. And now I have to move on.
Oh. Oh. Come back when you can. I got big plans for this place.
I thought you wanted to put on shows with the Embers back in the claim.
Oh, no. This is the show. Oh, can you imagine? Folks from all over the land coming to take it all in. Plus some food and a nice place to stay.
Not to mention a variety of entertainment venues.
Don't forget, games of chance. Plenty of shards to be had there for certain.
A new dream, huh? I hope you make it happen. Goodbye, gentlemen.
This delve is a story for the ages. All thanks to you.
If Moreland and crew's gonna stay, maybe I should come back and check on them later. For now, I need to get Poseidon back to Gaia. But with all the ruins here, might want to look around before I head back. And with my new diving mask, I can swim as deep as I need to. Like at those deep water sites I found earlier.
Holy hell, what? What a reward. Oh my god. This makes up for the fact that, like, for the most part, this place is pretty sparse. Like, it's a general area, there's stuff to do. But like, we basically got one main mission here, and then I guess later on we might be able to do a little bit more with our trio back there. But yeah, there's not really like side missions spread out throughout here or anything, at least not yet. But yeah, this is wonderful. And again, it makes up for the fact that the place is not all that large either in terms of like the size of a real city. This just makes things really grand in scale. And I love that. Oh my lord. God, and yeah, oh my god. So we get to see kind of like an outline of what these buildings used to look like before, you know, over 1,000 years ago. And obviously the best time to come out here is at night. Holy shit.